Hello, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is two things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks to increase your online presence, your traffic, and your leads even more in the area that you serve. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor website in the area, see if those techniques could outrank them, get in front of them on the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here are the free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first, your content. So on your home page, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google, looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website, got all your services right here, tell you what you guys are about, so very approachable, how you're family owned. So nothing I wouldn't change on the front end at all on your website, and like the videos there, your service areas, but there's some things you'd even increase more on the back end that you really can't see on the website that increase your searchability in Google and all the areas that you serve. So speaking of Google, if I was trying to find you, I might type in this, plumber, Marietta, Georgia. Here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a pretty good investment, pretty good strategy if you haven't done this yet, to invest in Google ads, and there's ways to optimize these to outrank these competitors to be right here, right in front of the faces of consumers there. And then this is the map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local company, especially if it's an emergency type of service or a real need they have. So your top competitor in this search is this Dupree Plumbing. So I'm going to compare your website to his and see if those techniques could outrank them. Even if you get close to him, you're going to be on the first page of Google right below him, or even the goal is to eventually outrank him at the very top. So as you can see, I don't think your website's on the first page. So as long as you keep optimizing your website, you get on the first page. You already have a strong website, so you're pretty much right there. I'm guessing you're on page 2. But we'll just see the numbers and see where you're at. So to do that comparison, here's a tool we use called Ahrefs. Here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers. You got pretty good numbers here. So you have 107 keywords. That's something I would increase is your keywords just to stay more competitive in the market in the Marietta, Georgia area, or even anywhere you go in that Atlanta area as well. Think about all the services you do. Think about buyer intent services, plumbing services, plumber repair, emergency plumbing, and tag them to all the cities you go to. I see some Marietta there, but wherever other city you go to, service area you go to, tag them. And that's how you really start increasing keywords. You want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck there. So just compare this to the pre-plumbing. Let's see how many keywords they're working with. Yeah, they have over 1,000 keywords, almost 2,000 keywords, but great thing about keywords, you can do a deep search in their keywords as well. What's ever not on your website, like for instance, I don't know if you go to Ackworth, Georgia, but just say that you do, and this is not on your website. You could put this on your website, you could tag it, you would optimize it, and then you get that same search volume. That's how you start competing with competitors, and then eventually start outranking them. Second is backlinks. So backlinks anywhere where your one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have quality backlinks. It's not always about the quantity. But you do have some good backlinks here. You have over 1,000 backlinks with 240 reference domains, good numbers. So this is your trust over time. So I can tell this website's been around a while. You've probably been around a while. That's a number, a good trust number to have for Google. And this is your immediate strength, 25. So you're probably getting that from the backlinks. So these are good numbers here. But just compare that to a competitor, just see what they're working with as far as the backlinks. You're actually beating them with the trust over time, immediate strength, but they have 545 backlinks with 82 reference domains. So you're beating them in the backlinks, so you're killing them here. But what they're getting you at is probably the keywords. So you want these numbers to increase and also do a deep dive in your backlinks, see what's quality. You could look at their quality backlinks and also tag them to yours as well if you don't have them. But you want your numbers to increase right here to look at this traffic, the almost 2,000 traffic, 1.9, compared to the traffic you're getting here with these numbers with 295. Then finally, there's citation. So citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address is shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And the goal is to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 and 3 at Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of the eyes of consumers here. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So if you have that Marietta, Georgia business address, you want to be in the top 3 here. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and appear organically for all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and how to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.